Welcome or welcome back. My name is Ari and this is a bonus video because today is December 30th and I just received my Once Upon a Book Club Halloween edition in the mail. So, a couple months late, but let's unbox this, and then this is going to be like a vlog style video where I go through and read the book in here and then open the little presents as I get to those pages, which I will explain as soon as I open the box. Alright, so here you go. If you're unfamiliar with how Once Upon a Book Club works, is you get a book, which is going to be this book right here, The Haunting of Leah Harker by Darcy Coates. As you go through the book and read, you stop on specific pages, and I guess we'll use this as an example. So you open this on page 314, and then usually what's in the gifts, as far as I'm aware, I've only done the special boxes from them, but whatever's matching or whatever's happening in the book on that page, you're going to get a gift that somehow associates to it. So let's find page 314. So you see right here, you've got a little thing that says open your gift here. So as I go through and read this book, I will open these things on the pages and talk to you about it, but I'm not going to do it today.
Over 1 month later.
Alright, so we're getting into The Haunting of Leah Harker, and I am 83 pages in and ready to open the first gift for page 83 right here. But I want to talk about this first because this is incredibly unsettling. Super fucking creepy. I don't know that I'd be able to read this like alone at night. And I think it's gonna give me nightmares, but this, like, Darcy Coates here is doing a fan-fucking-tastic job of writing a horror story because I am straight up completely terrified. This starts with a ghost haunting from page 1. The ghost is not nice, it's violent, it's all from first person. The decisions she makes are very weird to me, it's unsettling, it's just creepy, like straight up creepy. She refuses to leave her house. She's alone, she has no family or friends or support. We don't know where the ghost comes from. She's lived in this house for 15 years. And this is the first, like, it's been like a week, and this is the first time, like 15 years, and then suddenly this ghost shows up. We get the first experience with the ghost, which is super uncool. The ghost is like non-stop for like the next week. She's barely sleeping, but she refuses to like leave, like stay in a hotel. I would have been out of that fucking house. She also just like tries her best to go about her like normal day. It's not working out great. And this ghost is just super fucking active. But yeah, I'm thoroughly creeped out, thoroughly enjoying it. So far, if this book continues as it's going, this is gonna be a 5-star. So let's open the little gift and see what we've got here. I think, based on what's going on in the book, it's a candle, because really the only thing she has right now, or has the only objects that are in this particular point in the story, are a candle that she's never seen before that the ghost left on the table, a knife, which I don't think they're sending me a knife, and a flashlight, but I think it's a candle. It is not a candle. Oh, it's salt. That's the other thing she has. She's spreading salt around the house, so that totally makes sense. So she's got pink Himalayan salt, which is what this is. This is bath salt, not food salt, but it's still pink Himalayan salt. So I will actually, let's do this. I will take a bath tonight. I need a bath. That'll be very nice. And we can use the pink Himalayan salt in the bath and continue reading the creepy story until we get to the next number. I don't know what page it's on, but the next time we open a gift, and we'll see what that is. And I'll try to use all of the things in this box in this video if doable. Like if it's something I can't use, then I can't use it, but we'll see. Okay, it's been less than 5 minutes and I'm already back because while that one said to open on page 83, this one opens on page 89. So we'll add this to the bath time later. I'm gonna guess this is a candle again, but before I open it, I do want to note something else about the bath salts. This is nothing but salt. There's no scent to it whatsoever. The ingredients are Himalayan salt, Dead Sea salt, coarse sea salt, and Epsom salt. So the Epsom salt makes it non-edible, but it has no smell. It's just salt. So we'll probably do this and a bath bomb so we get some nice scents with it. And then, like I said, there's a lot of candles in the scene that this is in, so my guess again is going to be a candle, and maybe I can burn a candle with the bath that I'm going to take later. And it is a candle, but not exactly the kind of that's a creepy candle. I mean, I guess it's fitting. Very creepy. There's no scent to this candle. Am I going to burn this candle in the bath? Why not? Why not? I think it's just a decorative candle more than anything. Great for Halloween. Not really what I'd want in a book box. I'd rather have like a scented candle instead of like a spooky, scary Halloween candle. But shit, I'll light it and put it in a bath. Let's see if I've got any red bath bombs so everything can just look like a bloody mess. The next thing, I actually looked this time, the next thing isn't until page like 300 something, like 344 or something like that. So I have a lot to go. So let's insert some B-roll here and then I'll check in back with you and give you an update on how the reading's going when I open that third and final gift. Hello, I apologize if the sound of Moon streams are leaking in through the background, but boyfriend's watching that. I'm here to talk about the book. So this is it, like the very, very end of the book. So we're almost through, almost figuring out what's happened. This is page 314, and it's where we get our last thing. So this is either a rug or a blanket, I think. But before we open that, let's talk a little bit about the book itself. From the beginning, this has been super fucking creepy, and I was like, there's no way that's sustainable. Like, it's not going to be able to stay that creepy in just constant hauntings without something to advance the plot, because it just, it would get boring if it just stayed the same. And then it's not possible to keep that level of anxiety. And the creepy haunting part ended almost right as soon as the last clip. It went into more of a mystery type thing where we're trying to figure out why, like, what happened to the ghost, like what killed her. So instead of just being the creepy haunted ghost, now we've got a mystery of, we know who the ghost is now, and what killed her is what we're trying to figure out. There are still weird things that are going on that don't seem to be caused by the ghost. So we know that something else is going to happen. At the section of the book that we're having, or that they want me to open this, the ghost is reliving her death. She wakes up in the middle of the night, finds a man in her room. He tries to strangle her. She panics, and she's like grabbing the rug and the blanket on her bed, and there's like kind of a war between the two of those things that she's grabbing. So that's why I think this is a rug or a blanket, also by the feel of it. And then he kills her. Obviously, she's a ghost. So that's where we're at. We're about to figure out who the killer is, I think. So let's see. Looks like a blanket. Alright, so it is a blanket of Aesop's Fables, and this is a quilt that the main character has had on her bed the entire time. So that makes sense that this is in here. It's nice, it's thinner, but I think this would be good like summer throw or whatever. But yeah, I like it. Very good. Now I want to figure out how this book ends, and I will come back to you in like, I don't know, like there's not very much, 10, 15, 30 minutes I should be done, and we'll see how this ends and see what I rate it. Okay, I am done. This was a really good book. I think I would give it 4 stars. It wasn't quite a 5-star. The ending was just a bit too convenient, I guess. Like, the connection of the characters and how it wrapped up was a bit ridiculous. So not quite 5 stars, but still really, really good. I am definitely going to put more books by Darcy Coates on my TBR, especially The Haunting of Ashburn House, because I've heard of it before. So I'm expecting that one to be even better than this. But yes, very good. I liked it a whole lot. It starts out really spooky and then gets into like an interesting story. I think I'd prefer to stay spooky the whole time, and just be a shorter book. But that's just me. But very good, liked it a lot, read it in like a day, just a few hours. It was a very, very quick, very easy read. Also, this thing fell out of the book into the bathtub earlier, and it's like a QR code. So it says the radio is switched on and it emits something from my nightmares, voices speaking over one another, all monotone. And then it says listen if you dare, and this links to a YouTube video of like 2 hours of creepy noises. So I am going to link the YouTube videos in the comments below, and then end out this video with just a little clip of the creepy noises. But thank you for being here. Even if this is a Halloween box in February by the time you see this probably, but I'll catch you in the next video.
Exit Sarah, Satan's man. I shut my eyes and all the wonders dead. I fancy you return the way you said, but I grow old and forget to die. I think I got you up inside. Die. I felt if you should have died.